All right, welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. I am your host and resident day trader and your brother in the struggle. The name is Hassan, and I'm here to go over my trades for the day. Um, I concede. I concede to the market. Um, I am exclusively a long trader, and until today, I have believed that no matter the market condition, I should be able to find long trade opportunities. And I concede. I feel like at this point, I need a bullish market for my strategy to work. For me to be taking long trades while the SPY is not only below VWAP but tanking, and in just overall on the daily, on the hourly is bearish. It is downtrending. I'm fighting the trend, and I'm a trend trader. It doesn't make any sense. Um, I had a setup today on gold that I thought was pretty decent, and it failed. And I mean, I could see some reasons, but I mean, this is pretty much my setup. This is pretty much it, right? HVS line right there, trades above, pulls back, nice hammer candle through VWAP, testing yesterday's close and HVS by the break of that candle, and hold for 2R. Now, this ad up here, this wasn't a good ad. My rule for adding, like my imaginary rule, I haven't actually written it down, but the idea for adding is that when it throws another setup that was as good as the one that made you enter the trade, this is not that. This is that, right? But I mean, it's basically a double bottom, so there's no room to add to this candle. However, if I did not add here, my stop would have survived here, and I would not have added here. What happened was I stopped out here, and then I liked this candle, and I got back in the trade and stopped out again. So I think if I did not add here, I wouldn't have gotten stopped out here because I raised my stop after I added. I wouldn't have gotten stopped out here, so I wouldn't have added here, and this would have been 1R loss instead of 2R loss. But this was a decent setup, but it just did not work because of the SPY. Let me look at the SPY right here just for a reference. Move that over here. So let's see. I got in this trade at 942, which SPY wasn't looking bad at 942, right? Just around VWAP, little hammer candle here, and we're breaking up above. It looks pretty decent, right? Trading pretty decent. But this candle here, man, this is the beginning of the end, 948, which was this candle. Now, adding to this after seeing this on the SPY, super reckless. But I haven't really tied my trading to the SPY. I feel like I literally believe that as long as I see relative strength in the stock I'm trading, it doesn't matter what the SPY is doing. But I've been getting slapped up these last couple weeks trading against the SPY, and it's just not working. It's not working. And my guy Ellingford, man, shout out to you. He been coming in the chat like, bro, you fighting the market. And you know, I caught a couple good trades here and there, but overall, I've definitely been fighting the market, and I don't want to fight the market anymore. So I think I just need to accept the fact that there's gonna be, as a long trader, there's gonna be a lot of days that I'm just gonna have to sit on my hands, and that's difficult. That's difficult. I also think I need to adjust my max loss. Like if I come in and lose 2 trades back to back, I probably need to hang it up for the day. Straight up. Like losing 4R on a day, and then like my good days last week were like 150. you know. So having a max loss of $100 to $120, and then my green day being 150, it's like it doesn't match up. So I think I'm gonna adjust my max loss down to 2R, and I'm gonna stop fighting the market. Gonna stop fighting the market. If the SPY isn't trading at least above VWAP, but really it needs to be trading over previous day high, really, like to actually show some bullishness, you know. I don't know. I got a lot to learn about that. I think I'm definitely going to take a step back and try to better understand market structure versus, you know, I'm trading in an atmosphere that's not good for my strategy, and I just gotta accept that. This Google trade, the setup was okay. There was reasons not to take it. This entry isn't really a great setup. I think on the 5 it might have looked okay. No, not really. This was definitely a passable trade. Just reckless. Just reckless. Nowhere near my second level of support that I think it's near previous day high. I think this was right up against previous day high. And but it just couldn't hold with the market doing what it was doing. It was just, there was no holding it. There was no holding. So yeah, it's just I'm definitely taking a step back after that, and I got to include the market in my analysis of when to take a long trade. I just have to. I can't. I'm done fighting the SPY, man. I've been literally fighting the SPY. Like, look at this. Look at this day, man. Straight downtrend, like a nasty downtrend. And I'm over here trying to take longs. It's not logical. But then, like, we'll have things like UAL that just uptrended all day. You know? I guess it's had a good enough catalyst and a good enough gap up that it literally didn't care what the market was doing. And so yeah, it makes me like, okay, so yeah, I can trade on these days. I just have to find the real opportunities, but I'm not differentiating them well. I mean, I definitely should have stayed out of this. This is just not a great setup. This Apple trade was off of a lower high. I don't know. This was stupid. I was desperate at this point, and just I knew that a green bar was coming, but not long enough to actually get to a target on. This was not a great setup. So yeah, and gold just chopped around all day. Wow, and then it went crazy at the end of the day. Yeah. So yeah, I'm succeeding. I need to include the SPY in my analysis. Stop fighting the trend of the market, and I just realized that the days that my setup works the best is when the market is trending up. Those are the days that I see lots of opportunities to trade, and my setups work well. And this is not my market. So I accept that. I'm going to make some adjustments. I'm going to hit my broker up. I sent some more money to my broker today, just so they don't get worried. But I'm going to adjust my max loss to $50 to 2R. And yeah, and I just got to get tighter about my rules and my discernment, you know. That's what it is. I just got to get better at that. So, not too much to talk about today, man. Just the third red day. Very discouraging, but just some things I need to correct. So, I'm not giving up by any means. Just kind of taking a step back. I'm not trading tomorrow because I'm taking my wife to a doctor's appointment. So that'll give me an extra day to reflect, come back Friday. And Friday might just be a sit on hands and watch the market trade, and hang out with a few of my buddies that's been popping in, man. Shout out Signature Trading, Ben, all you guys that's been popping in, Ellingford. Appreciate all you guys that pop in. Hit that like button for me, and support the channel, support the journey. It's a journey, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'm in it. I'm in it for the long run, and just gonna keep documenting, and hopefully be able to look back at these type of days one day, and it's like, man, I remember that pain. I remember getting slapped up, and now we made it. That's the hope. But anyway, thanks for checking it out. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you guys Friday morning. Peace.